Patch 4 arrives, and finally it's all buffs and no nerfs. First off, the extension of Threatstorm got buffed. The damage drop-off during the extension is much smaller. Even though it's not as high as the 50% increase 2 patches ago, 35% is still a decent number for the extension damage bonus, making the extension worth it again in my opinion. Here are the damage numbers with both Filament and Shaman Crest. Rune Rage also got a decent buff in damage. Here are the damage numbers now if you're lucky enough to get 7 hits. And here are the comparisons to last patch. It does pretty respectable damage now, but the long cast time and the randomness is still holding it back in my opinion. Here are the current damage numbers for all the Silk skills. All other skills besides Threatstorm and Rune Rage are not touched. I feel like the numbers are pretty well balanced at this point. For Crest, they didn't touch any damage numbers this patch, but they did fix a bug where the Beast Crest attacks after binding wasn't piercing. It means that they now go through blocks and parries from the enemies. This is actually a huge buff to Beast Crest in my opinion, because there are so many enemies and bosses that can block in this game, and this makes the heal a lot more reliable. Next, they buffed Wreath of Purity. It used to last around 9 seconds before breaking in the maggot water. Now it lasts more than 17 seconds. And it used to break after dipping in the water 14 times. Now it takes 28 times. Pretty much double the durability. And Multibinder now clears maggots on its first bind, then heal 2 masks with its second bind. Whereas it used to skip the second bind if you're infested in the previous patch. So basically they nerfed Biowater. That's all the balance changes I can find this patch. Like the video if it helps, and see you next time.